Well, there's a challenge. Writing is writing, creativity is creativity, but selling a book is a whole nother matter. And I think these days it's pretty much on the shoulders of the writer or the author to figure out a way to assist a publisher in getting their book sold. And that's distasteful for a lot of creative people because that requires discipline and requires time in an area they're not so happy to be in. But it is required. So what I've done with the advice of publishers that I've worked with is, of course, establish establish a website. Sometimes it'd be good to sell your books from the website. It's another opportunity to expose your name and get it out there. Start up a blog. It could be on your website or some separate thing, or do a guest blog with other folks' websites to get your name out there. There's all the social media, but if you look at the analysis of what social media does for you as a writer, it's not a whole lot. So for instance, I, of course, launched myself into Twitter and got a little following of writers. Now, think about that. My following of thousands of writers is almost like self-serving. All these writers are trying to promote their books as well. So you end up promoting your books to writers who are promoting their books. And so it's really hard to see how that ends up promoting your name, other than to other writers, in any way to possible readership. That's a tough sell. I've listened to some seminars these past day or two, and one of the ideas that surfaced, of course, is email options, where you develop from a few readers to a bunch of readers to a whole bunch of readers to zillions of readers, step by step. It's a lot of hard work to develop an email following where you can just let them know what's going on, not too often, because nobody likes email that is unsolicited, right? So once in a while, maybe once a month, you would let them know what's going on, what's coming out in terms of your own work, where you might be, that kind of stuff. So that's not a bad idea, but that idea does take a lot of work. You're going to have to spend time developing your email list and assure that those people are happy with you and don't just unsubscribe you to oblivion. Those are some of the ideas. So the social media, the blogging, the website. There are other services. Oh, one more thing that came up. Try to get reviews for your work. Amazon, for instance, is the #1 seller of books in the world, and most people will have their book on Amazon. And the only way to get really through the first level of being noticed in Amazon is to get at least 50 reviewers, I understand. And once you get there, Amazon begins to promoting your book a little more than just having it on the site. So there's the thought. And getting reviewers is like pulling teeth. I don't understand why it's so difficult. There's a lot of people reading your stuff. So you need to convince them to provide a review. Good or bad, it doesn't matter. If you can get to the 50, it makes a difference for Amazon. So there's one other idea that I would suggest.